Hey everybody, it's Lynne Jensen-Nelson. I am very excited to be back working with you again. It was such a joy meeting you all at this year's WithIt Conference in Charleston. We received a ton of fantastic questions in regard to following up to the Create Your Competitive Advantage presentation, and I am looking forward to sharing them with you today. The next question that we selected is this. When we introduce a new message or communication method, a new script for conveying lead times or way to greet customers, for instance, it sticks for maybe a week if we're lucky. Then everyone goes back to their same routine. What is the best way to get different people to adapt the same system altered only for their speaking style? Sarah, that's another great question. This is really the number one reason I personally am not a fan of sales scripts. I find too often people, it's uncomfortable for them. They spend a lot of time thinking about what are the exact words that I'm supposed to say, when they should really be putting that energy into asking questions of their customer, assessing needs, and really putting that energy toward the customer rather than figuring out exactly what they're going to say. But let's say you're working on something like partnership language, which we know is super valuable in the sales process. Things like saying let's, using collaborative terms, making sure that you're using third-party testimonials when you're talking about features and benefits of products, of your services, and your company. I recommend that you approach it like you would learning a new language. Talk about the why. Why will this benefit the team? How do they do it? Give them the opportunity to ask questions, understand the research. The more we understand the reason behind it, the more likely we are to work on developing a new skill. The next part is up to you. As a business leader, as a sales manager, lead designer, whatever your role is in leadership, it's also up to you to catch people doing things right. Be very cognizant of giving them the opportunity to apply these skills right away and often, and expect that everybody does it with each and every customer interaction. What gets measured gets improved. But also remember, it takes 21 days to develop a new habit. That means just like getting up in the morning and working out, you have to be diligent in your expectations of your team members, and you have to make sure that you're holding yourself in the highest standard. At the end of the day, remember this. We started off the presentation by talking about we have to plan, prepare, practice, and perform. If you want your team to develop a new skill, give them the opportunity to plan, understand why it's important, prepare, talk through the strategies and how to do it, practice, which I know is everybody's least favorite thing, but you will not be able to perform well if you don't give yourself the chance to practice. And then when you're on the showroom floor, know that that's your performance. When you've practiced well, when you've planned and prepared, you're sure to do a fantastic job and be a sales rock star. If you need any backup support, you've got more questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm at Lynne@Conversion-omics.com, and I'm always here when you need it. Let's take these tools, techniques, and strategies, get out on that showroom floor, and make it happen.